Grow. Grow. We all grow as gamers, so I thought for this video I'm going to do a trophy list review, but I'm going to review the very first list I ever reviewed way back when. It was a long time ago, and we're going to see how they've grown, if they've grown, how I've grown, how my opinions have grown. I don't know where I'm going with this. This just means that we're going to have to watch part of my first video, which was a long time ago. So, yeah. I've made a lot of videos. and we're going to have to go back to the oldest to see. And these were great, obviously, as you can imagine. And the first video I did, first trophy list video, was this one. Alright, Godspeed.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and welcome to my new series where I review your trophy list. Now, you have submitted your trophy list for review, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting them under the scrutiny of Platbro.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh!
I'm pretty skinny in this video as well. I literally can't watch anymore. Okay, I don't want to look at myself anymore, but we can see he had 117 platinums and he had 1,000 games played and a completion of 30%. Okay, this was about 3 years ago. We're going to go now to modern times and we're going to see what his trophy list looks like now and if he's actually grown. Because I feel like I have a little bit. Definitely sideways. Alrighty, Fattenham Bro is looking at some trophy lists. This is my trophy list, not his. So someone's gone wrong here. Alright, here's a dude here. Here's a blokey. Here's a blokey here, look. SpawnSoul. Alright. From 117 platinums originally. 9,000 total. We're looking at, we're looking at a vibe here. We're looking at 4,000. We're looking at 22,500 total trophies, 485 platinums. It's pretty good. He had an average of 2.36 trophies a day, and now he's got 4.21. This boy's been cooking. Completion percentage has gone up from 30 to 39%. That's not bad. I mean, we are talking 3 years here. 25 ultra rare trophies. That's pretty mid, isn't it? Let's be honest. That's pretty mid. But he does have some trophies for Iron Bread and Trials Rising, so there's that. So the most recent games we've played, it looks like he's still kind of loving the quickies. 2048 Boys, 2048 Snake. God, the potential of games they could create with that. Literally just 2048, and then any random word afterwards. You've got yourself a game series right there. I think Ubisoft need to take note to whoever makes these games. Okay, right, so we're seeing a lot of unfinished games here. Tomb Raider 1 and 3 remastered, and it's got like horrendous glitchy trophies. Plus there's 269 goddamn total trophies, so I ain't gonna give someone grief for not doing that. But we are seeing quite a lot of unfinished games. He's done the new Astro Bot game, fair play, good. Cool. I'm not bothered about it, personally, because I think platformers are generally pretty boring. And even though I enjoyed Astro's Playroom, or the one that was PS5, that was great because it was so short. If that game was, instead of 3 hours long, was 12 hours, I would lose interest. So he's done Vampire Survivors. Oh, no, he hasn't. Has he? He's done it. He's planted the PS5. He must love this game because he's done it once and he's almost done it again on PS4, unless it was like auto-popping these trophies. Oh, it's quite a long trophy list. I don't think it's too hard, but I think it's like... It's a lot of stuff you got to do, a lot of stuff. Okay, a lot of big games you've abandoned here. I mean, at least you started Crash 4, props to you for starting Crash 4. But then you've like, God, that's blasphemy, that. Oh no, what have I done? Starting Skyrim and not finishing it. I would say it's massive blasphemy, but I actually, myself, have not finished it on this trophy list. I haven't finished it on my main account, so But I've almost 100%ed it on Xbox twice. I think 100%ed it on Xbox at least once, maybe twice. Or at least did the base. Okay, the Jumpin' Burger Rush, 38 seconds. Well done, bro. You must have really had to work for that one. Stick up. Okay, we're still seeing you like these games, each to their own. Not for me anymore. Right. Right. There's a lot of easy stuff on here. Is there any actual games you finished? No. Right. This guy loves them. It doesn't just love them. Sometimes he leaves them as well. Like I bet these are all like these trophies, like 74% completion, 92% completion. He's not done them. Does that mean he's got like the stones to be like, even though I've spent £3 to do an easy game, easy platinum, I still can't be arsed at the end of the day, and I'm going to leave it. I mean, I respect that a little bit, but then also maybe you would learn to stop buying them, but clearly not. Is it all about trophies, just total trophies for this guy? Because I'm not seeing anything particularly impressive yet. And we're down to be fair, you played a lot of games. Like, all these games are just from September. Jeez. How many total games? 2,500. That is a lot of goddamn games, boy. A lot of goddamn games. Alright, let's keep continuing down. It's interesting to see what... I can't bring myself to watch any more of my original video, and I actually don't want anyone to watch it ever. But I think I probably would have been more lenient on this stuff, because I was doing it myself. I was just like, yeah! 10-second platinum, yeah! God, I can't think of anything better right now. God, so much dopamine. But now I'm a bit like, nah, not impressed by this sort of stuff at all. I mean, I'm like kind of... Obviously, my opinion has changed over the 3 years. My opinion has changed a lot this year, because now I just feel like even AAA games are abusing the trophy system to enhance the time of trophy lists to the excessive fluff that they put in games just to make you play longer, so they can be like, oh, look how many active players we've got. Look, shareholders. And it's not working. Ubisoft, it ain't working. But that's the smallest of Ubisoft's problems, let's be honest. It hasn't even done Ratchet and Clank, bro. You've done Spider-Man 2, took you 9 months, but you did the 100%, so that's probably just do the 100%. I'm not overly impressed with this trophy list, I'm not gonna lie. You haven't even done Police Simulator Patrol Officers, god damn, that game is absolutely incredible.
He just drove into him, didn't he?
He must just start a lot of games and then just leave them, which is, you know, it's fine. Like, I do that now as well. If I play a game for 4 or 5 hours, I'm not vibing with it. I'm not going to force myself through 25 hours, 30 hours or longer if I'm really not feeling it. And I think that is the best way to game and collect trophies, because if you're just playing games and you're seeing them through to the bitter end, even though you hate them, I am a prime example of how that will just destroy you. That will make you just not like collecting trophies anymore. You've got to know to walk away. The fact, oh, Helldivers 2, man. I don't know. Maybe you might be playing them for funsies. You must be, because there's so many just unfinished games here. Like, I haven't seen a good platinum trophy yet at all, I don't think. No, we're just going through fluffy stuff, fluffy blah 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 blah. My internet's going so goddamn slow today, it's annoying me. It's annoying me. I think it's because I've showed that video of me from all that time, that 3 years ago, and it's just dying. Alright, can we at least find a good game that you've platinumed? We're back in March now. Alright, okay, so many just absolute piles of dump games here. Games I just never would even play, and there's loads of games that I would play that you just like been started and abandoned. Like Evil West, game I really want to play. Aliens Fireteam Elite, whoa, that's one of the hardest platinum trophies I've ever done. Absolutely loved it. Didn't even do DC League Super Pets, man. That's like a 3-hour platinum. Holy moly. I feel like I'm not really seeing much actual growth here. I feel like over the last literally, we're back to July now. I don't think I can keep going through this list. Yeah, that's not great. This is you know what, like, most people play games for fun and they don't expect them to be overly scrutinized on the internet, so I'm not speaking too bad of somebody because you do whatever you want to do, and if you're having fun doing it, I do not want to stop you doing it. But there's not particularly games on here that I would be jumping to want to play myself. Or there's not many games that, all the good games you have kind of just left. If that's what you like, if you just play games for funsies and then you want to get a few platinums, fair enough. I would probably question why you're getting the platinums in the first place, though, because if you don't care enough to finish hard games, then what's the point of inflating a trophy list of bad games if you're not even finishing most of them? Like, what is the point? Because platinum trophies don't really matter. So if you just to be spending, like, you know, probably hundreds of pounds on these games, you know, £20 a month or £30, $40 a month for the games in between to be unfinished, it kind of seems a bit counterintuitive. Like, most people who do platinums, fast platinums, is to add more numbers to the list, right? Usually because they're on the leaderboards, they care about leaderboards. But if the games you're playing in between you're just leaving for fun, then it kind of feels like you should have two trophy lists. A trophy list you play for just for the lolsies, and then a trophy list full of the platinum trophies you actually want to beat. But then if they're just full of easy ones, then I would just say, stop, bro, stop. Yeah, I'm not gonna look at this anymore. I can't bring myself to look at this anymore. I do remember on the original video, I actually reviewed 2 trophy lists. So we're going to just have to goddamn bring it up, aren't we? We are.
Brother,
Oh, God, I can't believe I'm watching this again. Right. At least I was nice enough to put some timestamps in back in the day. All day, all night, 30% off. Just what you want. All right, this bloke, S68SC. S68SC had... You can't even see because I'm blocking, my big head's blocking it, right? He had 29 platinums, 2,000 total trophies, completion of 38%. Alright, let's find this blokey. Let's find him on the Tinterweb and see. S68SC, that's quite an easy one to remember. Wait, I've already forgotten it. Alright, so... I've already forgotten how many trophies he had. Alright, so this blokey originally had 29 platinums, and now 3 years later he's got 180, and his completion percentage went from 38% to 62%. Yes, this is what we wanted. This is the evolution that we wanted to see in this video. Bravo S68SC. What a name. Very unique and very personal to you, I imagine. So 115 ultra rares, that's what we want to see. Injustice got Among Us. Nice. Not platinum, but ultra rare. FIFA 21. FIFA boy. Nice. Okay. About 220 games in 3 years. That's still quite a lot. I say that, and he's also got another easy platinum here with My Big Sister. I've done that one. That's an old one. It's an oldie. Grey? Is it Gree? It's said, isn't it? Gree? That's a fantastic game. So, Terra. Platinum 2.8%. You love to see a platinum trophy that's been completed over a long period of time. I think it just pleases the soul. Hunter's Arena, that's an online game, right? I think it's kind of like a MOBA, so I might have to check it out because I'm MOBA mad right now. Final Fantasy, nice. Okay, what else have we got here? Astro's Playroom, Shadows of the Damned. Don't know anything about that game. Don't really care to either. AC2 back in the day, what a game. I think I played that last year, the year before. Still holds up pretty well considering it's so old. My friend Peppa Pig, nice. Hope you've got a kid because you've done Paw Patrol as well, and My Little Pony. This is getting into furry territory right now. Pretty furry. Okay, so we're still seeing quite a lot of easy games here, but also at the same time, Scarlet Nexus is quite a long one. Just for all the humans. Pursuit Force, I haven't played the second one yet, but the first one is so good. If you haven't played it and you've got PS Plus Premium, you really should play it. It is a PSP original, and it is such a funny game. It's hard. The first 2 or 3 hours are hard, but the game itself is just fantastic. It's such a good throwback to an older style of gaming, which is a lot less hand-holding, but is also very, very unique. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, Tales of Arise. We got some Horizon Forbidden West. I just could not bring myself to platinum that game. The first one was more than enough. Okay, we've got some easier ones kicking down here. We're into 2023 already, so he hasn't platinumed loads of games in the last year, really, that aren't just like 10-minute games. Sly Cooper, nice. The ones on PS3 and Vita, because you can play them now on PS5, I think. A different experience on PlayStation 3, especially on the Vita. It is good in the Vita, actually. I did them on the Vita, I think, other than Sly 4, which is proper poop. Proper poop. How did you manage to do FIFA 15 in 2022? You must have done all the online trophies first, right? 1.13% ultra rare plat, though. Same for FIFA 19. Damn. You must have already done the online, surely, right? Just going back and doing cleanup. Okay, Persona. Ooh, okay. I know a few people who would be quite proud to see you've done Persona 4, Dancing All Night, and isn't Persona 4 Golden like brutally hard? It's 6%. I'm sure someone was telling me very, very recently how hard this game is. Maybe I'm thinking of a different one. And then we've got, I don't know about this one, The Killer is Dead, but it's only 7% rare platinum trophy, so maybe it's actually quite a tough cookie. Alright, and then we've got a few other games I don't know anything about, because, they're all very smally ones. FIFA 22, nice. Jack 2, I haven't done that. Oh wait, it's a 2-minute platinum. 2-minute one, that's been exploited. Oh, you've played the game fast, but I think we know which one. Uncharted Lost Legacy Thieves Collection. Okay. That's Uncharted 4 and Golden, and Lost something. I can't remember what it's called now. We play as Chloe. Honestly, why has it escaped me? But I just don't know if I could go back and do that because the amount of collectibles in Uncharted is just horrific. It's just so bad. We've got some Final Fantasy games. Good to see. I mean, I don't have any, but I know that none of them are particularly short. Oh, you've done Teslagrad. We're going back to 2022 now, but that's still only 2 years ago. That game was like the bane of my life when I played it back in the day. I absolutely hated it. I've done Gravity Rush on the Vita. I did that as well, and then bought the DLC, which was like £30, and then couldn't bring myself to actually go and do it because I'd lost my save. So I would have to play the whole game to then do the DLC at the end, and I was like, nah. PS Vita loading times are just horrific. And I thought it was good. I don't think it was amazing. We're still in the time of 3 years, so we're seeing some more bigger games here. FIFA 21, Uncharted 4 again, God of War, Chains of Olympus, and also Tekken 7. God damn, I love me some Tekken, man. And we're seeing a few games you've left, which is pretty normal, and don't blame me for it. It's a shame you left The Last of Us Remastered, though. That is such a good game, and the platinum is so rewarding. It really is. Oh, Gravity Rush Remastered. So you didn't do it all on Vita, but you did it on PS4, which is probably the more logical thing to do because it's nowhere near as slow, obviously. Ooh, Uncharted Drake's Fortune on PS3. Did that not have online trophies, or have I just made that up completely? Is it 2 and 3 that has online trophies? I've lost where I am. No. Okay, we're around about here. We're here. Dark Souls started and left. Shame, but it's grindy, right? Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 have a lot of grind in them, so I don't think I could be asked personally anymore. I'm not really about that whole, like, just collectibles or endless grind at the end of the game. If the game's 20 hours and the grind's 10 to 15 hours, that's manageable probably for me, but if the game's like 40 hours and then it's followed by 40 plus hours for a grind to get the platinum, nah, it ain't worth my time anymore. Each their own. We all change as we keep playing games, and the more platinum trophies, the more bad grinds you've done, the less inclined you are to just start anymore. It's pretty normal, I would say. It's pretty logical not to continue to put yourself through things that you have not enjoyed. Alright, done all Infamous. Nice. Okay, so actually the last time we looked, it was around like Ratchet and Clank. It was April 2020, so we're down. Oh, you started Helldivers, didn't do it. So this is pretty much where we actually started. I probably should have gone up, shouldn't I? Probably should have gone upwards. But, you know, I'm an idiot and I didn't think this through as much as I should have. I think this one shows some good growth. I think you've got some more platinum trophies, some rarer ones. Still a lot of really fast platinums. And I can't even really comment too much because that's basically what my list is. It's a big part of mine. I think I stopped collecting easy platinums around, I want to say 450. And since then, over 2 years, I've only earned 66 platinum trophies since I actually stopped. I think it was like 3 years actually, roundabout, maybe 2 years. So as you can see, like my list is, it's ever since like here, I've just like absolutely went on a spiral of just not finishing games. I really need to go back and finish Space Marine though. I really need to go back and finish that. But getting back to the boy, this is a list we want to see. I think we're just seeing a bit more variation in the games he's played. Still keeping the similar trends to what he did in terms of the fact that like he was still playing a lot of easier games and he's still doing it now. But if you're enjoying it, then that's absolutely fine. It's on you, right? If you're having a good time, that's all that matters. If you're not having a good time, then you need to reevaluate, I think, is the key thing here. This has been an interesting experience going back. The worst thing was obviously watching my video from 3 years ago when I had great locks, great hair. But yeah, so if you want me to do more trophyless reviews, make sure you like the video. If the video gets 500 likes, I will do more trophyless reviews. And if I get 500 likes, feel free to comment with your PSN down below, and I will consider it for the next one when I actually do a new list. Peace.